What's going on, my trainer club? We have the origin form of Giratina out in Pokemon Go today, so you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna break down those excellent throw tutorials so that you can make sure to catch more Giratina. So welcome to the trainer club, guys. Here we go. Alright guys, so drop in the comments, what do you think about the new origin form of Giratina? I think it is super cool, but the excellent throws are a little bit difficult because of how close he is to the screen. So just a reminder, our 100% IVs are 2105 at level 20, and then at level 25, we're looking at 2631. So make sure to take those into account. Anywhere close to that is going to be good for you guys. So as a reminder, as always, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to hold the ball and wait for him to attack so we can see what his attack looks like and plan it in our head of where we want to throw it. And you can do this multiple times. The second thing we're going to want to do is get down how far the Pokemon is. And Giratina is actually really close up. So we're going to take down and check out the bottom portion and the top portion of hitting excellent throws for this Pokemon, and then also just get consistent with the release points and you are going to do amazing. So I can't wait to do this. Let's check out the up close version so that I can slow-mo put everything in there for you guys from both the bottom and the top. So let's do it.
Origin form Giratina, and as always we start with holding down on the ball to check out his hitbox to see how big it is and to get an idea of how he attacks and what his attack animation looks like right there. So here we go, checking out again in slow motion. Look at his attack. So he goes all the way around back and then he circles around kind of like a snake. And boom, there's the circle popping up. So we'll check a little bit more about that in a little bit, but here is the edge of the great throw to the excellent throw. So this is about the smallest great throw that you can possibly get. So that is a good thing to note. And then right here is about the start to the excellent throw. So in between those two are just about where you want to be if you're trying to hit the excellent throws, but if not, just go a little bit bigger and start there. So golden raspberry as always, and here is the top excellent throw breakdown. So check it out here, slow motion starting. We have Giratina coming around, and notice how we pick the ball up and throw it, and he is very close. If you guys haven't done him already, just know he is a very close Pokemon. It honestly feels like I'm throwing an excellent throw at like a Pidgey or a Rat because of how close he is, especially on the bottom, So here he comes around again, and we're going to start checking out the different throw points. And notice on this one, I only did about a 1 all the way down, and then I just released it. So you can do that. It just really depends what you prefer. So I'm going to go up, and boom, here's my up point. So you'll notice where the Giratina is right now. He's starting to come back around. And then after that, here is the bottom point. And notice he's almost all the way around. I would say that this throw is just a smidget late in the timing because, look, his circle is just about to pop up right now. You can see it on the right screen. The right screen has the circle popped up, but that's the release. Notice how it's on the left side of the screen. The ball is on the left side of the screen. So if you need to watch that again, please do so, because the Giratina is so close to the screen that it is a challenge to throw these excellent throws when you are just hucking it like we normally do. And then up and then boom. So notice the ball is on the left side of the screen, like I said. And when you're releasing it, it's almost just as it stays in the middle line of the entire Pokemon and hits him right in the face. So that is how we do it there. So now let's check out the Giratina on the bottom. So here he goes around, and this one is timed a little bit better, but like I said, honestly, I could still go to the left a little bit more on this one because look, he's coming around, releasing it, and the circle pops up, and then boom, it hits him right as he's coming around. So even if you wanted to do a second attack or go up or whatever it is that he's going to do, he wouldn't have had time on this one. This is just about as good as it gets for release points. So boom, and then we hit him right there. So here we go, breaking down the slow motion for the bottom graphic, and I prefer the top, but here's the first top of the spin. So notice on this one, I am going to wind this one up a little bit more because I had my finger ready. So here's the bottom. This is where we're going to stop for the bottom. And if I don't have my finger ready, I sometimes just do like I did the first time, where I just pick it up once, go down to the bottom, and then throw it to the top. So I do a little bit of a small spin right here, and you'll notice the reason why I differentiate the size of the circle when I'm spinning it is because I'm noticing that Giratina is coming back around and I need to get ready to throw it and release it. So that's why my circles get bigger or smaller. So then this is really where the small circle goes, because I'm like, oh my gosh, he's coming around, need to get ready to release it. So then I'm going to drop it down here, and this is the bottom of the release point. Notice how far in the bottom left corner it is. It's almost like you're circling in the bottom left quadrant of the screen. You don't want to do a big circle and throw it around. And then look at the release point. It's almost dead center of the screen, coming from the bottom left. This is crucial because of how and where he's coming from and where the circle is. And then notice on the left screen with the rectangle, this is the release point of what the Giratina looks like, because then you see him coming around right here. The circle is going to be popping up as the ball is hitting him, just like that right there. Boom. And we hit that excellent throw. So that's how we do it, guys. We literally just be patient. We wait. We wait, he comes. We're going to watch this one more time in slow motion. Like I say, always go back, watch it a couple times, get comfortable. It's literally like throwing at like a Pidgey or rat to try to hit this excellent throw. That's why it looks like my circles are in the bottom left corner. They're super slow. Boom, and then we release it and we hit that excellent throw. And notice it hit on the right side of the screen, so I could still have gone and thrown a little bit more to the left, which would mean less in the center. But play with this. Get comfortable, because this is how you're going to catch the Giratina. Doing these excellent throws, top or bottom. I think the top is a little bit easier because you don't have to kind of like plop the ball off.
That is it, guys. Make sure to take your time. Make sure to do everything you need to each and every time if you plan on catching as many of these as you can. And the number one thing I recommend is make sure to take a breath. Take a step back if you have a really good one. You want to catch it. Don't get flustered. Don't start making errors like you normally don't make. The key is to stay consistent as possible. Keep a positive mindset and you're going to catch this. The only reason I know this is because I catch a lot of these for a lot of people, including myself. And that is the biggest key. When you start getting discouraged and flustered and you start having this anxiety come up, that is when it's going to run. You're not going to be able to get it. And I know it sounds like foo-foo, but trust me, it works. Be positive, take a breath, be consistent. After a few excellent throws, if it's not getting caught and you feel a little bit off about it, what I do is I reset the circle, meaning I push on the ball, reset a new excellent, and then I go and throw. Sometimes it feels like it gets in this like rut stuck where it keeps popping out immediately. And I don't know if it's just the reset of my mind or the reset of the actual game, but it seems to help. So after this, I'm going to play the full sequence if you want to see it in real time of the Giratina origin form excellent throw. So thank you for tuning in, guys. I hope that you get as many as you possibly can. You get those 100%, and drop in the comments your wins of your best CPs and IVs as you get them. Peace.